Hey crafty cuties, welcome back to Paper Terrace. Today we are going to be working on December day 4 layout in my December daily, and I already did days 2 and 3 off camera. By the way, at the end of the month I'll do a full flip through and kind of go through and show you anything. Well, I'll show the whole book. I mean, I don't even have this one completely done, but we're working on day 4 together. And I already have some papers chose out for this day, and I'm going to start gluing those down while I talk about the photos I have are of my kids making ornaments. I have a picture of each of them, and then I have a picture close-up of the ornaments. And this was a special day for me because this is a project that we did with my grandma growing up. We, meaning my sister and I and cousins. And so it was something that my grandma had taught me, and this is the first year that she's going to be gone. We spent every Christmas Eve with her, so it's gonna be a hard year, especially on Christmas Eve, but I'm so thankful that especially Alistair will absolutely remember her. Arlo, you know, she might not remember her, but we have lots of memories together and things and stories that I'll be able to pass down, including this one. And while we didn't get to make these with my grandma, I got to teach my kids how we made them. I talked to them about how I did this with my grandma when I was little, and Alistair said the sweetest thing, and he said, I would rather not have any presents for Christmas and have grandma here to make these with us instead. And it just filled my heart with joy. So I am excited to journal about that, and I'm sad she's not here, but I'm so happy that I got the time with her that I wanted. These kittens remind me of her style so much, and so I wanted to include this. This isn't from her, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut these out. I actually want this layout to be very simple. We'll see if I can do that. And I want the journaling to kind of, you know, be the star of the layout. So I'm gonna go ahead and just trim these down. And if this is your first time stumbling upon my videos, hello and welcome. I print my own photos out at home on my Canon Selfie, and I will try to have links below for any products that I'm using, or at least my favorite journaling products. Mostly the links I'll be sharing are from Amazon, and those are affiliate links, just so you know. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to, since I want this to be pretty easy, I kind of think I will back these photos. I'm going to go ahead and trim off all the white. I don't know why I left that at first. I'm going to try to not edit this video and just leave everything in, so apologies for the boring parts, but sometimes I think it's fun to just do a one-take video so you can see everything in between and whatnot. And this should be pretty quick for a layout. Okay. So I'm gonna use, I just have double-sided tape here, and I'm kind of liking this regular double-sided tape that I have come across. Ooh, sorry, I just interrupted my thoughts, thinking that why don't I also leave space for a little tag? Yep, alright, alright. I have these little tags and I wanted to use them somehow and I wasn't sure, and they'll fit perfectly even with the tape being this wide. That will be lovely, and then I can journal a little bit about each kid's ornament, like how it turned out. So I'm going to try my hardest to line this up as good as I can, and I can always trim anything off that I need if it's not perfect. Okay, and this should fit right down in the middle here because I just put tape on the sides, and it's a tight fit but perfect. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing for the picture that has Arlo, working on hers. And yeah, actually I'm excited to do a little bit of journaling because about each one as well, because we were also using some like fake snow, and we had made a little funnel to put the snow inside the ornament, and this year Alistair is able to do a lot of this on his own, but I helped him with the funnel, and he started pouring the snow into the funnel, and you know, it gets backed up if you don't go slow enough, and he didn't really know what else to do, and so he blew as hard as he could thinking it was gonna blow the snow down the funnel, which I don't blame him, that seems to make sense. But instead, of course, because the fake snow is so lightweight, it blew everywhere. I should have taken a picture. I mean, actually, the funny thing to me, I can see in this photo, I can see it. And I mean, it was all over his face. It was everywhere. And I'm gonna be real honest with you guys that I had a mom moment where I was like, buddy, I was just like, I didn't yell at him, but I was irritated. And I was like, why would you think that that was something that would work? And I mean, right after I said that, I was like, that was not a loving thing that I should have said. And he was like, I'm sorry. Like, I was like, no. I said, you don't need to apologize. I said, actually, you're right. That seems like the right thing to do. I was like, and then anyways, it wasn't even a thing, but it was just, it's a moment that is realistic. Okay, so I'm thinking since these are backed with photos, I'll need to flip these. And so my favorite way is by using tape, and so we'll tape those on like that. Actually, I'm gonna grab packaging tape right here. I kind of just want this to be clear because these pictures are small. So sorry to be moving you guys around. These pictures are small, and so I don't want to waste a lot of the picture with like washi tape this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and see, this is like where I would want to go ahead and trim the video, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna just take a little bit of packaging tape here, and I think it'll work good to have his, no, actually this makes more sense. So I'll have hers down here, and I'll just make sure not to trim down any, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna actually flip this over on this side, and I'm gonna tape this side down first. Just enough to just tape it on, and that should be okay. And then grab another piece. I would say it's about 1 inch across, and that one was not super pretty, so again, we'll make that a back piece. And so let's see, I'll just have to be a little bit more careful with this one because we'll be folding this one right into the other page over here. So I'm gonna just put this down. I probably could have done a better job, but that's gonna be okay. Okay, so there we go. So those will flip open, and I'm gonna put tape on both sides of the picture, but just to spare you from that, I'm not going to do it right now. And then this is where I will do all of my journaling, and this was actually a postcard sent to me, so I need to back that, and I'm hoping that I have some coffee dyed paper. Of course I do, right there, or some kind of, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to use because it was right on top. I thought I had that up there. Let's see. I'm just gonna go ahead and glue. It doesn't completely cover the front or here, so what I'll do is I'm just gonna glue it actually all the way down on one side, and then I'll trim off the excess, and that should be enough writing space. If not, I can easily add some more like coffee dyed paper onto this page here, but I'm not going to do that yet because I think this will be enough. And then we have this area up here that we'll need to cover, and I have really been liking this washi tape. It's not Christmassy, but I just like it, and it's from Taperlogy, I think. And so I'm just going to take that, and I have my little tool that makes this so much easier, where it's right there, but I just got it, so that's okay. Oh my gosh, my cat, I wish you could see this. I might have to stop filming. Oh, that was so close to being a one-take video. I had to stop. My cat just jumped onto the screen door from outside and was just hanging like all fours, and I really wanted to try and show you. Darn it, that was almost a one-take vid. Oh well. Okay, so see, I have the washi tape there, and then I want this to flip as well, and so I will be doing the same technique here. There's other ways, but this to me is just the easiest. I could use washi tape definitely for this one, but that's all right. Okay, just gonna use a little piece right here. And so I think I just want this right here. Actually, that's right, I was thinking about adding a few more things to this layout. So we'll put it up a bit, probably right about there. And I'm gonna tape that down like, like that. And then same thing, I'm gonna add the same kind of tape to the inside of it, but I'm gonna do that off camera just so I can move on with the show. I forgot that I kind of wanted to figure out adding this tiny little Christmas pin. My grandma was very into dressing up for holidays, and I inherited a lot of her pretty things that she used to wear, but this is a pin and I'm wondering how to add that on. So what if I made a little kind of snippet? I'm gonna take some of this doily that was hers, and it is given to me for the purpose of using it in my journals and things. I have plenty of things that I'm treasuring and won't be cutting up. I only say that because I know that this kind of thing does bother some people, but I just want you to know I have good intentions, and otherwise it's just gonna be sitting, not getting used. Okay, so I think I'll put that under there, but I'm trying to figure out a way. I have some pliers here, and I'm wondering if I could just take the pin part off. Okay, and just hot glue it down, which I think will work, but so let's see. Yeah, okay, that came off rather easy. But it's still a little bit bulky back here. Let me try to get that off. I was able to get the backing off, but I'm gonna have to get my hot glue gun out. So I think I'm gonna use this tiny little ticket. It says number, and let's see. Actually, let me just, okay, we're on day 4, December 4. Let me just first of all stamp. Maybe for this one I'm just gonna stamp just the date instead of putting like a number 3 or 4. Let's see, I'm thinking of putting this down here. Yeah, just like that. But I feel like I need something up here as well, over in this little corner. And so let's glue all this down, because I will be getting my hot glue gun out, and I'll be able to glue down the pin right there. And then I'm gonna glue down the little date right about there. I'm guessing this wouldn't stay with Tombow, but let's just try to see if we can get it to sit in its spot for a minute. Okay, and I know I want something up here, just a little something, and I forgot that I have these cute little like cards that also, anything from this era reminds me of her, but like this one too, just like old cards and things like that. Oh, I should have printed something from Tsunami Rose, because she has like the best. Well, I'm going to trim this down, and I think this will be cute, and I don't remember, I think I got it in Happy Mail from someone a while ago, and yeah, it definitely feels like it's actually vintage. It's definitely not like a printable. Okay, I just need to trim it a tiny bit more. And then, since it's really pretty delicate, I'm just gonna add a little bit of double-sided tape on the back. We don't need any more pockets, so I'll just stick it right on down. Just make sure I can, whoops. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, that's kind of cute just to have that up in the corner. And I think I'm gonna call this layout done. And of course I will do my journaling off camera. You know what, I should have done my journaling first before taping this down, but that's fine because I only taped one side. And we got the pen down, which I will hot glue when I can get that out. But I hope you guys got some inspiration from this. I love the little pin here. So glad I was able to use that. A little bit of her doily. It does have hearts on it, but I think it goes well. And I had a fun time creating this simple layout with you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.